People love seeing you two on the screen together.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. I think it's
What
been...
makes-
Robert Redford was never just another Hollywood heartthrob. He didn't have to chase attention. It followed him everywhere. With that sandy blonde hair, piercing blue eyes, and a quiet confidence that could light up a room, Redford defined what it meant to be a leading man. On screen, a single glance could make audiences fall in love. But off-screen, his life was a mix of deep love, painful heartbreak, and women whose presence he could never forget. These weren't fleeting flings or headlines for tabloids. They were women who shaped him, women whose impact lingered long after the credits rolled. The first was Lola van Wagenen. Long before Redford was Sundance, long before movie posters bore his face, he was just a young dreamer in Los Angeles, fumbling his way through life. Lola wasn't famous. She was a smart, passionate girl from Utah with a quiet strength. They eloped in 1958, two young people diving headfirst into the unknown. Together, they built a life from scratch, even as tragedy struck early. Their first child, Scott, died of sudden infant death syndrome, a loss so devastating Redford later admitted it nearly consumed him. He spiraled into guilt and self-destruction, even as his career began to bloom. But Lola's strength steadied him. While he became a Hollywood icon with films like Butch Cassidy and The Sundance Kid and The Sting, she quietly built her own legacy, founding organizations for consumer advocacy and education. Even after their 1985 divorce, Redford spoke of her with love and gratitude, calling her the anchor who had saved him when he needed it most. After Lola, there was Cathy O'Rear, a costume designer who entered his life when he was redefining himself. Their connection was refreshing, simple and unpretentious, at a time when Redford needed to breathe again. Though their romance didn't last, she became a bridge between heartbreak and healing. Then came Seibel Saggars, the German painter who would become Redford's second wife and enduring partner. They met quietly at Sundance Mountain Resort, and Seibel didn't even know much about his films at first, a fact that drew him to her instantly. She saw the man, not the movie star. Their shared love for art and nature bonded them deeply. By 2009, they married in a private Hamburg ceremony and began blending activism with artistry. Seibel founded The Way of the Rain, a nonprofit merging performance, music, and art to raise awareness about climate change, with Redford standing proudly beside her. Through personal loss, including the death of his son James in 2020, Seibel has been his steady, grounding force. But not every unforgettable connection was about lasting commitment. In the late 1980s, Brazilian actress Sonia Braga brought fire and spontaneity into Redford's world during the Milagro Beanfield War. She was electric, fearless, and unapologetically herself. Their affair burned brightly, but briefly, leaving an indelible memory. In 1990, on the set of Havana, Swedish actress Lena Olin captivated Redford. Their on-screen chemistry spilled into real life, offering him a fleeting but vibrant romance during a period of personal transition. She reminded him that passion could be unpredictable and thrilling, even for a man who seemed to have lived it all. And then, of course, there was Natalie Wood. Their first encounter wasn't romantic at all. Redford once barred her from a school auditorium registration, and she stormed off calling him a jerk. Years later, she became the Hollywood star who believed in him when few others did, convincing a studio to cast him in Inside Daisy Clover, a role that changed his life. Their friendship was warm, sometimes flirtatious, and deeply loyal. Even when life pulled them apart, Redford never forgot her kindness and authenticity. These 6 women, Lola van Wagenen, Cathy O'Rear, Seibel Saggars, Sonia Braga, Lena Olin, and Natalie Wood, weren't just names in Robert Redford's past. They were the milestones of a life lived boldly, a reminder that even legends are shaped by the people who walk beside them. Which of these stories surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you're captivated by Hollywood's hidden histories, don't leave without liking this video, subscribing, and ringing the bell so you never miss a moment. Join us again here on the Backstage Eyes for the stories that reveal the real people behind the spotlight.